Hello again, everybody. This week we took a quick trip to Branson, Missouri. Here we went racing on go-karts and road rides at the Branson Tracks, and of course, visited Silver Dollar City. On our trip down, we made sure to stop in and try something new to us, Buc-ee's. Come along as we give it a go.
It's Buc-ee's, baby.
What's Buc-ee's?
Exercise gas station.
That was on my shit yesterday. The mascot was on my shit yesterday. Mall size.
It's like a mall-sized gas station.
Well,
It's called the mall size.
the infamous Buc-ee's. Pretty cool to try it out. Never been able to be one. I've never been to one yet. We're gonna try it. We'll probably spend half of our budget on just this shot. Had we not brought in our own cooler, the Buc-ee's edition. All sorts of food. Ooh, sausage on a stick. Turkey, pork, grilled or fried chicken sandwiches, brisket sandwiches. There's Buc-ee's nuts. Look at all this beef jerky they have here. A lot of different wall or Buc-ee's bedding. 15. Those are really nice. I could also run the sprinkler system will get hers, it won't get his.
If we don't see the little piece, ask Diane to swim over there just put some water on it. Take her 5 minutes.
Rest of these. First stop on the Branson trip, the track. This one's number 3. There's 3, 4, and 5, and they're all kind of separated by a little bit of road. But each one of them has their own set of go-kart tracks. So this is right here, the classic. This is kind of the middle of the line. So you got to be at least 54 inches to ride this one. They have the big sky coaster. Zoom in here in the back. It goes all the way through, but you have to be 58 inches to ride that one. And then they've got the little rookie set, which only has to be like 48 inches to ride that. Then they have this big, I can't remember what they call it, the Branson wheel maybe, but it spins you around. If I can zoom in on the cage, it spins around as well. And I don't know how high it goes, but it'll twist you around pretty good. Alright, we're going to stop here. We're going to ride some go-karts, and then we're going to head to track number 4. What third stop, Branson Track. Oh, they just turned off. Number 5. We went through number 4, but we'll tell you a little bit about what happened with that one. It was extremely crowded. Having fun?
Yeah, having fun, guys.
Trin looks like she's having an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Now we're on the bumper boats. Finished up already at the Branson Tracks. We ended up going to all 3 of them. There are 3 different tracks. There's number 3, number 4, number 5. I don't know if there's ever been a number 1, number 2, and I don't know why they started number 3, but if you're going west out of town, it's easiest to hit them in order 3, 4, and 5. Because if you've ever tried to turn left in Branson, you know it doesn't happen. So we ended up going to 3, 4, and 5. So we filmed a little bit at 3. We didn't film any at 4. And the reason why it's 4 is massively crowded. It's right next to like an Andy's Frozen Custard. There's a restaurant there. So there's a lot more people. It's kind of more centralized for the Branson Strip. So there's a ton of people there. We had to wait in lines a bunch. And the big go-kart track was, I don't even know how long the wait was, but even the kids looked at it and were like, no, we don't want to wait. So we ended up going to number 5, filmed a little bit there. I couldn't film anything on the track. We filmed a couple of the kids going around and I going around it. But ended up, ultimately, I think we liked number 3 the best. It was shorter lines, in and out real quick. We could do a whole bunch of tracks. But had fun doing it. Breathed a lot of exhaust fumes. But today we're on to Silver Dollar City.
I don't know for Marble Cave, but you might be
And then the Silver Dollar City.
Let your kids go through Marble. After we took Aubrey through that time. Oh, I flipped out more than she did.
And of course, you walk through the gift shop there. Cool shirts. Smiley face. I absolutely love the big rocking chairs here. So when you first come in Silver Dollar City, you got a entrance here that kind of wise, or forks, I guess you can go right, or you can go back left. Both of them loop around to kind of meet on the other end of the property, like a big circle. And then once you start out, you got a bunch of shops. You got some cool. You got the Silver Dollar City Jail. Go take some photo ops. So a lot of photo ops and a lot of shops on the way down. Going in the blacksmith. So archery rifle. Oh, there you go. You got a little trombone.
That's interesting.
Conductors.
Kind of from the musicians.
Oh. Xylophone. Oh, there you go. Motorcycles. Huh.
What?
There's a T.
Kids that think this is pretty cool, so we got them.
All the way around the other end.
Because we don't make steaks there.
Look.
There's a little steak brand here. Here's a T. Yeah, just heat it up on the grill, and then you go.
Look. Look.
Yeah, for like steaks.
The heights.
So you burn like a letter on the top of your steak. One of the funny things we like to do here in Silver Dollar City is actually have live demonstrations and everything. So this guy's a blacksmith. And he'll sit there and they have shows at different times, like 8:30, 10 o'clock, 2:30. So he'll sit there and he'll literally just forge stuff and answer questions and everything. And over here, we have Candy Factory. And this is all starting to the right when you enter Silver City. See, making peanut brittle here. The candy shop. And the famous peanut brittle for sale on the market. 8 ounces, $6.50. And a must each time we come is checking out the Christmas store. No matter what time of year it is. It's always Christmas. My personal favorite, the Grinch tree.
And the Grinch. And another Grinch.
And the actual hard ornaments.
Does this look
Tons of
awesome?
ornaments. And then the Grinch. Wow.
Tons
And tons of ornaments in here. And if the downstairs ornaments weren't enough, you have a whole second floor. So if you follow the trail all the way to the right, you get down to the Grand Exposition part of Silver Dollar City, which has a lot of like smaller rides kids could ride on. Getting ready to go on the Grand Exposition roller coaster. So this is actually new. They actually right on the concrete where you're going for signs instead of putting them up on the sides. Got another one over here. To the train and some Midtown guest services. So right down by Mystic Falls, they actually have dryers. Cost $6. You step inside of it and it'll blow dry you and dry. You get wet on one of the rides. That's pretty cool. Alright, so lucky us, we actually just were walking down by the bathrooms and Thunderation actually opened up. It had been closed all morning, but we were able to hop on a ride. Colton absolutely loved it. If you've been to Disney, it reminds me of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. But we're gonna go get some lunch now, get some pizzas and some twisted taters.
That's what the sign says, giant cornhole. Now right behind the salute show, that's the old fire in the hole building. Yeah, that building's empty. That million Christmas lights. Oh yeah, no wonder it was a 2-time award winning for the best Christmas theme park anywhere 2 years in a row. Now y'all, when I was a little kid riding these train cars before. Oh yeah, see I knew you all was the best of that. Right now we're
enjoy your ride to the bloody mine.
Child, sweat a little water. You sweat a little blood. And you might get out of the mine.
Yes.
Said he couldn't swim.
Bob, went away. Oh, I miss you.
Smokehouse jerky. Got deer jerky, buffalo, elk, and more. Your tin typing photos, you can get your old-fashioned photos taken here. Ooh, that's a big one. Really hot. One thing to note about Silver Valley City is even though it's like sunny, today's let's see, it's 88 degrees today. Even though it's sunny and hot outside, there's a lot of shade walking around. There's a lot of oak trees, a lot of big, huge shade trees that kind of cover a lot of the area. So even if walking in the sun, you know, on a hot day, it's still pretty shady and still keeps the temperature relatively cool. I don't know if the cookies can be any bigger. Alright, so we actually forgot to film an outro for our Silver Dollar City Branson trip, so doing it when we get back. Had an absolute blast. Went down to the Branson Tracks, rode a bunch of go-karts all day long. Went and tried out all 3, 4, and 5 of the Branson Tracks. Rode rides there, did everything. Went to Silver Dollar City, had fun. Got Colton on some of the roller coasters. I think I've got him hooked on roller coasters, so we're going to go down again later on in the year, and we're going to try to ride a lot more of the heavier duty roller coasters. The only one we actually went on was the Thunderation. So we're going to go down, try to get him on, you know, Powder Keg, try to get him on some bigger rides. So I think they'll enjoy that. But overall, had an absolute blast. Loved the weekend, had an absolute blast with everything there. So see you next time.